Hi everyone. Today I'd like to motivate you with this video to start keeping a magical diary, and by that I basically just mean a simple book in which you can write down all your dreams, your insights, your visions, your intuition, ideas and all these things. I started keeping mine many years ago. I was given this book by my dear friend Lala Santini for this purpose, and I've kept relatively frequent entries ever since. And when flicking through the first pages, I see that I started writing down my dreams. It's, of course, it's up to you what you start off with. It's your magical diary after all. That's just an example. I would just like to recommend to you to keep a date with the entries you're writing down, because that will enable you, even years later, to analyze things like visions and dreams that occurred at certain times in your dreams. That's very interesting, and also to see where you started off and where you are now in your magical and your personal your spiritual development. That's quite interesting. So it's very helpful, I find, to keep it chronologically. So for that reason, don't forget the date, and if you can't recall the exact date, then that doesn't matter. Then just write down the month and the year, and that should do it. And when it comes to dreams, you will know what dreams are worth writing down, what dreams are real messages being conveyed to you by the spirit world or by your soul, and what dreams are basically just you processing the day. So you will know yourself which of these dreams to write down. And also, don't worry if you don't understand the dream, if you don't understand the symbols or the message. That doesn't matter. I can assure you the message and the meaning will be revealed to you after a while, sometimes even years later, be it that by that point you've read certain books, or you have reached a certain point in your own spiritual development so that you can decipher the dream yourself. Sometimes even simple things like when we have a conversation with someone and there's a crucial sentence in that conversation and we know how to use it for to understand our own dreams. So just keep an open mind and be assured that the meaning will be revealed to you. So don't worry about that, just write it down anyway. And I hope you're wiser than I've been in the past, because I find it very helpful nowadays to have the diary, to have the magical book close to you. Have it next to your bed or anywhere within reach, so you can write down everything whenever visions hit you, whenever you have a dream or something, so you can write it down. So let's say you wake up in the morning, you've just had a really colourful, intensive dream, write it down right away. I've done the mistake in the past that I thought, due to the dream being so intense, that I would be able to just remember everything and get back to it later when I had more time to write it down. So by the time I sat down and wanted to write it down in the evening, the truth was I had already forgotten everything. So that's why I want to recommend to you to keep it next to you, or even put it in your bag so you can just start writing down whenever you get an idea. And what I also find very helpful is to have visual help in the diary. That means I find words sometimes restricting very, and sometimes they're just not enough. They can't capture the whole things, the whole images, the whole scenery you've just seen on the plains or in your dreams. So why not make a sketch in that time? I will show you one of my sketches I've done, just as an example. I find it very helpful because that will help you to see the image in front of your inner eye right away again. You just, even if it's just a very rough sketch, I mean, I never really put much detail into my sketches because I just couldn't be asked at the time, whereas nowadays I'm trying to be a bit more detailed. But anyway, just as a help, draw them. Draw a sketch to support the whole image, the whole thing you've seen. For example, I made the sketch of this machine here, and that was at the time when I was on the higher planes and I was explained something, and they showed me this construction in the spirit world to convey a certain message to you, to me, and there was no way I could capture what I've seen just on words, so that's when I decided to make a sketch. So you're not restricted in any way, just write down, make sketches or whatever, and who knows, these entries one day might be a great basis for you to write a book or conduct a workshop, a lecture, art project or whatever. It's a great compendium of ideas, visions, insights, and it's always beautiful to be able to flick through the pages and see where you are now and where you started off with. So have fun writing down everything, and I'll be seeing you soon. Goodbye.